Hey y'all, NK here and welcome back to the Cookery. If you are new here, welcome to the kitchen. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make something really quick and easy, the classic omelet. So I guarantee you guys probably have all of the necessary ingredients. It's really not a lot, so it's very quick and easy. So if you want to see how to make this really quick and also kind of fluffy omelet, stay tuned. Alright, so first things first, the ingredients we mainly need are just some milk and 2 eggs. I'm making kind of a small single-sized omelet for like a small pan. And if you want filling on yours, I have some mushrooms and onions for myself, as well as some other seasonings such as pepper and some seasoned salt. And if you have like a Pam spray, I suggest this is probably best. It's better than butter because sometimes butter can't really get all around the pan, and there are some places that kind of stick more than necessary. So I suggest using a like a nonstick spray. So I think that's kind of best. And also, if you have a mixer, that'd be great. I feel like the more you mix it and the more kind of like there's like bubbles and kind of everything coming out. I don't really know the correct terminology for this, but I feel like that adds more of a fluff to it. And then as long as you really mix it well and there's not like a lot of that yolk kind of substance, I think you're doing good. So let's get to it. Okay, so now I'm going to take my 2 eggs. As I said before, I'm making this very kind of like, I wouldn't really say, guys, I cannot crack an egg. We've been here, we've done that, can't crack an egg. Whew. Yikes. I'm going to add, I don't really know the exact measurement for the milk. Like whenever I pour in milk, it's just kind of just like to sight, I guess you could say. So I kind of measured this time and I'm pretty sure this is how much I usually do. This right here is 3.5 tablespoons. So let me just kind of pour it in and kind of see. It's usually when the white doesn't take up too much, but doesn't take up too little, if that makes sense. So let me just kind of, why do I always drip? Like, okay, I'm just going to put in, I don't even think I'm going to put in, I don't know if I want to put in, oh my god, you guys. Okay, I'm just going to put in all of them because I feel like that's actually very cool. And I think, ooh, that's how you get it more to drip, you guys. Okay, so, okay. Now I'm going to add, actually that's kind of it, so now I'm just going to mix it all together. Alright, so I've just finished mixing it, and as you guys can probably see, there are definitely a lot of bubbles. Can you guys see? I don't really know, but there's definitely quite a lot of bubbles. It's kind of like that fuzziness on top, and that is what we are aiming for. I think it was the right amount of milk, which is good. It has like that nice little kind of golden yellow thing. It's not too yellow, not too white. It's kind of just perfect in between. So now I'm going to show you guys how to actually make the omelet over there, and let's get to it. Alright y'all, so as you guys can probably see, I finished spraying my small little pan here with, as I said, individual obviously, with some of that Pam nonstick spray. So I'm just going to add, here is it, if you couldn't see it earlier, it's kind of like that fluffy, not really fluffy, but like a lot of bubbles, which I guarantee probably will make some of it fluffy. So now I'm going to add that. Make sure it's nice, try not to drip it over the edges, so it's nice and clean in the middle. Now I'm going to add it on my low heat here. Night, low, and then probably let it sit. It is 140 right now, so I'm going to let it sit for about 140 to 145, so about 5 minutes, maybe 4 to 6 minutes depending on your heat, but I think mine should be pretty good in 5 minutes. Alright y'all, so we are at 145. 5 minutes have officially passed. Did I say officially? Oh, officially, I guess you could say. And honestly, there's this random big bubble here, but it's okay. It just kind of let it do its thing. There are some bubbles forming. The middle still hasn't really formed yet, but I'm just going to start kind of like putting it, make sure you can try to take off like the sides. Try to use like a spatula or something, but try not to break it, that's the thing. So kind of do that. Make sure it's not sticking on the edges. And then I have my toppings here. So I'm just going to add a couple mushrooms to the side. Some onions just to give it a little more hint of flavor. Okay, and I'm probably going to turn off the heat now, I think. So it was kind of, I guess you could say, for like 6 minutes actually. And that is basically all it takes to make an omelet. Now, I said I did Well, the actual recommended thing is 5 minutes. That is probably the best, especially if you're just on low heat. I did mine for 6 minutes, and as you guys can probably tell, it got a little crispier around the edges, but in the center over here, it is still like kind of nice and fluffy. I mean, it all is nice and fluffy, except here it's more a little crispier, but it is okay considering it tastes the exact same. I've had it this way before, and it still tastes light and fluffy, as you guys can probably see. Goodness gracious. I added some Tabasco to mine to give it more of a spice, as always. So now I'm going to take a bite. And it still tastes so good, okay? Like, you can add literally any filling you want. Like, I did mushrooms and onions for mine. Sometimes I do mushroom and spinach. Sometimes I just have a hash brown with it, you know? It just all depends on what you like. This is a great way. 4 minutes, I bet, would only be very, like, I wouldn't say it's completely done, but if you like it kind of that, like, little kind of yolky in the middle more, like, it definitely will have that. It'll still probably be this, like, kind of light and fluffy texture, except more of, like, a light yellow. If you do 5 minutes exact, I'm pretty sure it'd be, like, perfect. If 6 minutes, if you like this, sometimes like I do, then it'll get, like, a little crisp on the edges, especially if it's, like, with potatoes or something. But overall, so it's that nice little fluffy, kind of jello-y, like, kind of gives it a little bounce, which is so good. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. Very quick and easy. So if you guys want a breakfast, lunch, or dinner omelet, I know for one I love having breakfast for dinner, then go ahead and give this a shot. I will put all of my ingredients to make like an individual one like this one down below in the description with the recommended time of 5 minutes, especially just put it at your like lowest heat. If you do it like on a 2, because ours is like goes by even, then if you put on a 2, I would maybe suggest maybe 3 to 4 minutes. It just really depends on your temperature and how long or how crispy you kind of want it. So I recommend you guys give it a shot, especially if you guys like omelets and don't really want to have to go to a restaurant to get like an fancy omelet. So then I highly recommend this. It's really, really simple and easy. I guarantee you guys probably have all of the ingredients. If not any seasoning or filling, you can just do the eggs and milk, I guess, if you want. So that is also very simple and very easy and quick, obviously. And please, please, please give this video a big thumbs up. Now you know how to make an easy, I keep saying easy, but it is easy, omelet. And also comment down below, what are your thoughts? What would you put in an omelet like this? Would you be like a meat fan? Would you be a vegetable fan? Who knows? I like to kind of put in both sometimes, depending on like what I have or what I think feels good that day, you know. It can always change. And please hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a brand new video every single week. So stay tuned.